recap in the NBA and fantasy purposes. And the first one, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Miami Heat, with the Sixers, an undermanned team, winning 137-134 in an overtime through. And the Heat, they were undermanned as well in this one. And we'll go to the box score. Akachua in this one, a big ball game for him. 17 points, 13 boards, 3 assists, 7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line. So Bam Adebayo, he's out for a week. So is Jimmy Butler and Bradley. And Achua, he's going to get the starts here at center. And the Heat, they got 3 or 4 games, I believe, this week. And he put up big numbers. So right now, if you need some help at the center or powered forward position, which I think he qualifies at both, he's not a bad ad. He's going to get a lot of playing time. Like I said, the Heat are undermanned with most of their main players out. So Achua, it was a good game, and he's a recommended pickup until these guys return. Kelly Olynyk, he played 45 minutes in this game, and he had 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 of 12 from the field, and 3 of 9 from three-pointer. So Olynyk, he was a recommended pickup even before the Heat all came down and had to quarantine this week a number of players. But Olynyk here, he's going to help you with threes. He's going to play a lot of minutes, and he's a decent rebounder and assister as well. So right now, Kelly Olynyk, he should be owned in most fantasy leagues, especially with this time of play at 45 minutes. Tyler Hero, this was a big game for him and a lot of shot attempts in this one, but he kept the Heat in this game as it went to overtime. 34 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 12 of 26 from the field, and 3 of 9 from 3. So this was Hero's biggest game to date this season, and he's going to have a lot of opportunity over the next week or two with Jimmy Butler and Adebayo, their 2 biggest scorers, out. So Hero, he'll probably be the man with the ball in his hands a lot and the leading scorer for this Heat team until they return. Gabe Vincent, another intriguing option at the point guard position for fantasy this week. Vincent, he played a good game here. 24 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and he took a whopping 12 three-point attempts in this game, and he finished the game 9 of 20 from the field. So Vincent, he's going to play a lot of minutes, and he's a player I would look to add as well this week until these Heat guys get back. Even with these COVID situations, there's players on these teams' benches that they got a lot to prove, and they're trying to get a rotation spot or a contract next year. So these guys are decent pickups this week. Vincent and Achua. Duncan Robinson, he was a player I said to buy low this week, and he had a huge game in this one. 26 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. 6 of 14 from the field for Robinson. So him and Hero, they're going to be the 2 main guys here until the Heat get healthy. Strauss off the bench, 23 minutes, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from downtown. So Strauss, keep an eye on him, but he probably won't have value. Iguodala, 22 minutes, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 of 10 from the field. In deeper leagues, I probably would take Iguodala as a pickup until the Heat get healthy as well. And Silva, he's not a pickup at this time, but he had a decent game, 16 minutes, 3 points, 8 boards, 4 dimes. Now to the Philly side of things. Joel Embiid, this guy, he's a monster, and a huge game in this one for Embiid. 45 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists in this one. And Embiid, he came back the other night, and what a ball game he had here is Embiid. He was a first, second rounder for a reason, and so far this season, he's living up with these numbers and huge games. Tyrese Maxi, another good game for the rookie. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 of 18 from the field. The only bad thing was his field goal percentage in this one. But Maxi now, since he started with the injuries to Milton and Simmons hurt, he's been a good ball player, and he's a guy that should be owned in most fantasy leagues. And I recommended him as a top guard ad this week on waivers. Danny Green, he had a huge bounce-back game, and he played a crazy 49 minutes in this game. He had a double-double, 29 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists for Danny Green. He was 0 for 9 from the field the other night, but in this one, he took a crazy amount, 21 three-pointers in a game. I think that might be a record for one player to take 21 attempts from 3, and he was 10 to 25 from the field. So Danny Green, he's going to hit shots. He's going to be up and down, but right now, he's worth the fantasy ad with Tobias Harris out and Seth Curry. But once those 2 guys come back, he's not going to be a great play is Danny Green. Mike Scott, he got the start again in this one. 16 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. 4 of 12 from downtown. Scott, he's still not a recommended ad at this time, even though he's playing some major minutes. But like I said, once Curry and Harris come back by the end of the week, and Shake Milton, these guys are going to be relegated to the bench. Ben Simmons, he returned in this one. And once again, he didn't do much of anything. Only the 12 assists were nice to see from Simmons, but his scoring is way down this season. 5.6 rebounds, 12 assists. Ben Simmons, he's a player maybe I would try to get rid of, because I don't know if his scoring is going to be that good this season. And he's going to get you 7-8 assists a game. But I don't know. He don't help in threes, and his free throw percentage isn't good. Isaiah Joe, a good game for him. 13 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. But right now, only in the deepest of leagues, he's worth an ad is Joe. Dwight Howard, only 13 minutes of play. 10 points, 8 rebounds for Howard. And right now, he's not going to have any fantasy value with Joel Embiid back. And Mateus, 10 minutes, 3 points, no value for him. So that was the Philly 76ers and the Miami Heat in a thrilling overtime game here.